It's the book of alpha-ronomy, nigga. Read it or weep.
As I look around, man, and take my time to ingest certain shit that is going on in this environment, the main thing I have come to realize is that there are so many brothers out here who are caught up in that beta male lifestyle, man. Their entire belief system is based on beta male ideology, feminine ideology. It bothers me to be around men who function with the same outlook and mindset as females. So what I've done in my life is distance myself from the beta male in every form. Friends, professionally, family members. If you're a beta male simp mangina motherfucker, man, you ain't gonna spend much time around me, cuz. And the little time you do find yourself around me, we won't be having no deep one-on-one discussions. You know what I'm saying? I don't shoot game to niggas who don't have the capacity to ingest it and apply it to their lives. So I could have promoted and had a whole bunch of beta male simp mangina motherfuckers, man, coming to the channel. Even if they don't like every video, they'll come for the ones they do like. And every now and then I talk about women. But for the most part, I talk about alpha existence, man. You have to be alpha before you can get women. Look out into nature. Alphas don't hang with betas. They prey on betas. So if you're in the company of a whole bunch of beta males, then you're a beta male, bruh. If you can find comfort in the presence of beta males to the point where you can hang out with them, then you're not an alpha male. Even if you have the desire, the willingness to become an alpha male, you're not an alpha male if you continue to surround yourself with beta male simp mangina motherfuckers, man. Man, you got to make up in your mind if you want to be alpha, if you want to be beta. It's up to you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever point, I'm not trying to push anybody to any point. Whatever point you can get to, I just want my content to help you get there. So if you end up being a beta who stays away from women or a beta who treats women like crap, whatever you end up being, if you end up being an alpha who don't allow women to identify his life in any way, you have to distance yourself from all these beta male motherfuckers, man. You can't be hanging out with beta male simp manginas. You're going to be beta by association, homie. If you see a wolf and he rolling with 15 dogs in the group, you're going to look at that wolf and you're going to say, you know what? He really looks like a wolf, but all the others are dogs, so he has to be a dog as well. This is the outlook that people have. Man, listen, they'll just assume that when you're in the company of a group of beta male simp manginas that you have to be one. What alpha male would be willing to always be in the company or be in the company for any extended period of time, finding comfort in the presence of beta male simp manginas? Man, it doesn't work like that. I cut all my homeboys loose. All my homeboys were simps, man. We cool. If I see him out in the city somewhere, man, we dap it up. But as far as us kicking it, even some of them, man, I still fall through on them when I'm in the city sometime, man, and just chop it up with them, cause we go back a long way, man. If nothing else, we have a bunch of memories we can catch up on, man. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that, I'm not finna be spending no time with no beta male simp mangina motherfucker, man. We're not finna be hanging out. We're not finna be kicking it. We're not finna be partying. We're not finna go fishing. And I fish my ass off, but ain't no beta male simp mangina motherfucker gonna be out there with me. Beyond just occasional interaction, then I don't understand how you could be calling yourself alpha or be saying that you got your mind right or you understand the game or anything if you're still hanging out with beta male simp mangina motherfuckers. I'm allergic to beta males. You know what I'm saying? I'm allergic to beta males, man. So I feel like you should be allergic to beta males too. If you're alpha, cut them niggas loose, man. Them niggas will stun your alpha growth. Don't get me wrong. You could, just as your own individual man, you can make it a lot farther than you could away from beta if you apply effort versus not applying effort and just wanting to stay beta. But if you're talking about going all the way to the ultimate level and fulfilling your full alpha destiny, then you got to cut them beta male loose, man. They gonna stagnate your growth. Now, the way you do that, the way I've done it, the way I would do it, is to focus on becoming more alpha. Don't allow the desire to hang out with them for camaraderie take you away from your alpha destiny. Alpha is a lonely existence. And so if you have a whole lot of friends, then you're probably a beta male. Alpha males in this society don't have friends like that. Why do you think we bond so well on YouTube? Because we can link up from all around the world. Now I got alpha brothers all in Turkey, man. I got alpha brothers in Tunisia. I've never been to Turkey or Tunisia, but I got some alpha brothers out there. I know at least a couple of people in almost every country. that's active on the internet, every developed country, that I can hit up online and say, hey man, I'll be over there. I'll be in your city, man. Who knows what happen when we get there? Man, we may kick it hard. We may just meet up one time, man, and say, man, good to meet you, and go about our ways. We're so spread out around the world, man, that we have to congregate here, because if you're an alpha male, you don't know a whole bunch of alpha males around you, man, because alpha males can't congregate in the same environment too long. Somebody's going to try to pull dominance. We can't control alpha instinct no more than we can control beta instinct. If you're going to be a beta male, you're going to be a beta male. You just have to try to avoid shit that's going to get you caught up. If you're going to be an alpha male, then you have all the potential in the world to be an alpha male. Nothing can stop you but you. But you have to immediately start making alpha decisions. Like right now, today. You can't wait. What are you waiting on? Your future begins today. Once said by a very wise man that I know personally. You have to understand that birds of a feather flock together. You're going to maintain a certain level of beta if you hang out with beta males. But all this can be avoided if you stay away from beta male simp manginas. Do not keep company with them, man, any more than you have to. Understand that we as alpha males have to make sure that we stay in the right frame of mind when it comes to pursuing our alpha endeavors and making sure that we focus our alpha energy on things that will motivate us to continue being as strong as we can and as masculine as we can as men. And you can't do that if you spend too much time around women. And spending time around beta male simp manginas is the same thing as spending time around women. All you're going to hear is women perspectives. And I don't care how strong you are. If you spend enough time hearing women perspectives, because they're crafty, their perspectives actually seem to make sense. Seem to make sense. And if you're around a lot of them all the time, eventually, man, you are going to start to waver on your alpha energy. That's why you just avoid the situation. Limit your exposure to beta male simp mangina motherfuckers as much as you limit your exposure to women. Because see, they are one and the same, on the same mission. And that is to prevent you from reaching the heights of your alpha essence. Comment down below, man, and let me know how you feel about this topic. If it's something that you've already been working on, or do you find yourself surrounded by beta male simp manginas? Like this video on your way out. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, do that now. Click that notification bell next to the subscribe button. Make sure your notifications are on so that you can be notified whenever I upload some more of this real shit. And as always, alpha's up, beta's down. Peace.